What's up, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Nice that you are here again. Good decision, very good decision. Today with the video, I'm too shy. Let's go. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here. My name is Mats. We are the Hey Squad. Now subscribe.
Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine from New York. Please like and subscribe. I was born to one of
Like and subscribe. Hi, Jasmine.
the richest families in the city. And since I was the only kid, my parents loved me to bits, especially my dad.
Good, daddy.
He treated me like a princess. And everywhere I'd go, people would
Like a real dad to his daughter, yeah?
be stunned by my beauty and my long black hair. Oh, isn't she the prettiest? Look at her hair, like Rapunzel. Can I touch it? And I would freak out.
Can I touch it? When a stranger wants to touch my hair, I am like, no, just know this is my body and my hair. When you want it, I'm not a pad. Don't touch me. Yeah, I'm using a fork, guys, because I don't have a spoon, so I just use a fork for my tea.
Out at all this attention. As a kid, I was really shy and hardly ever made friends. So I'd spend all my time reading under the trees in our garden. One time when I was 10, Mom brought some of her friends home, and as soon as I saw them, I ran away.
Of course, when you're shy, you don't like people. When my parents had like friends or they were at our home, I didn't want to go downstairs, you know, that they see me. Yeah, I was hiding upstairs then. Who can relate?
But suddenly, I tripped and fell to the ground.
Ooh.
Ouch! Just then, someone ran forward and helped me up, and I saw it was a young boy my age, holding my shoe. He slipped it back onto my foot. There you
Like Cinderella.
go, miss. He was Luke, our cook's nephew. I'd often see him helping around the mansion. Is everything okay? Why were you running? Oh, yeah, I was... Just then, my tummy let out a loud growl, and Luke ran out of there. I felt
Always in the wrong moment.
so embarrassed.
Yeah, my stomach makes some noises as well, yeah.
Minutes later, he was back with a tray full of cakes. Here you go, miss. Have some of these.
Everybody knows that situation when you're like cuddling and your stomach makes the weirdest noises.
I started stuffing my face with both hands, and then we both burst out laughing. When I asked him why he was working so young, he told me all about his family. They were immigrants, and he had a widowed mom and 3 younger sisters to support.
Oh, okay, widowed mom. Father died and 3 younger sisters. So this is a really, really hard life for the mother to care about all them. And of course, Luke has to work a lot, to finance them.
After that day,
Or to help.
Luke and I hung out together often, and we grew really close. He was just the nicest guy.
And he likes to play a Rubik's Cube, I guess.
As years went by, I started having feelings for him.
Years? Okay, there were years? Friends? And now, one person, it's always the same. Yeah, when a boy and a girl, when they have like a friendship, after years, after time, one of the both wants more.
But he
Or catches feelings.
just always treated me like a friend. And I certainly didn't want to ruin that. On my
Yeah.
16th birthday, Dad threw me a grand party and invited all his friends. And even though I was
Perfect for a shy person, to have a huge birthday party
all
with people around, and you're in the middle, you're in the center, you're the main character. I hate to make a birthday party or something like that when I'm in the middle of the happening. I don't like it. I can relate a little bit, yeah. Sometimes I like to be alone. Like now. Okay, I'm not alone. Okay, of course Melman is here and baby Melman. They both support me. They participate in like every video because they're very interested. And of course they're bored. They're bored all day, and yeah, then they want to be in my videos.
all grown up now, I was still the shy me. And that made me run away from all the boys around me. But this one guy just wouldn't give up. Hardin. He was Dad's business partner's son. And
The son of the dad's business partner. This is not a good mixture, because always the dad, when he's a good customer, the father, he gets a lot of money from him. Of course, he supports that his daughter and the son of his best customer or business partner. One of the most important, that they are a couple. But this is very forced. I think she likes Luke.
super popular jock in school. But I didn't like him at all. Happy birthday, princess. I'm here to make your dreams come true. I I've told you not to call me that.
Baby, I'm here to make your dreams come true. No, bro. Everybody can make my dreams come true, but except you. Okay, I don't want you. I don't like you, and I don't want to spend time with you, okay?
Arden, and what do you know about my dreams?
Well, if you're like any normal girl, I know your heart is screaming for me.
Bro!
Harden! Oh, my Harden. Just stop fighting it, baby. And let's tell everyone we're together.
Okay, he loves himself very much.
Oh, I really don't think I deserve you. Why don't you just ask out any of those other girls?
Because you're the only one who's as beautiful as me, princess.
Just say you're beautiful. I like you. No, you're the only girl who is as beautiful as me. What? Bro, this is disgusting. I hate those people. Be humble. Just be humble. This is, I like it when people are humble.
Come on, let's dance.
No, I really don't want to, but he took my hand and started pulling me to the dance floor when suddenly Luke came up to us.
Sir,
Oh, Luke the Predator.
can you please let Jasmine go? She's shy and she said she doesn't want to dance. Jasmine? It's Miss Jasmine to you, servant boy. Don't forget your place and stay out of my business with my girl.
No. She's like everything except your girl, bro. I didn't mean predator. I meant protector. Of course, yeah.
Luke looked furious, and I didn't want to fight him and get into trouble. So I just pulled my arm away and ran off. That Harden was such a jerk. Later that night, I went looking for Luke and found him sitting on a bench. Hey, I'm sorry about the way Harden spoke to you. He had no right to do that.
Well, he wasn't totally wrong, was he? I am just a servant, and I've been foolish to think.
No, bro, don't say that. Just because somebody else says it to you, because he's a jerk. Harden is a jerk, and his goal was to hurt you. And now when you're like sitting on the bench, you're sad, you give up. Of course, he's successful. Harden is very successful, so don't give him that. Just go on, keep grinding.
Mean anything more to you.
But you do mean more to me, Luke. I like you.
Ooh.
I mean, like you. Luke suddenly turned to me.
With other words, I think I fell in love with you. So it's his worst and maybe
With
his best
stars
day.
in his eyes, he came closer and put a hand under my chin, and my heart was racing.
You're the loveliest person I've ever met, Jasmine, and I'm crazy about you.
With that, he leaned in and kissed me, and it was perfect.
Oh, okay, they kissed. Okay, this is cute, and this is like a good story because they were like friends for years. Now they kiss and they love each other. It can be dangerous because now the friendship is over. They're a couple now, and of course when they separate, yeah, it is over. I think afterwards you cannot still be friends. Of course, sometimes there are like some exceptions. Of course, guys, I know that you don't have to write it in the comments. There are exceptions, of course, but in general, it's very difficult. But when both people in a friendship like each other and they want to be like a couple, then it's fine.
I was still on cloud 9 the next day. As I left school and looked around for my car, I suddenly spotted Luke standing outside.
I'm here to pick you up today. There's a really special place I want to show you.
I smiled and took his hand, when suddenly, Harden pushed Luke away.
Don't get your germs on her, gutter boy. I'll call the police. You're clearly a stalker. Dude,
No,
whatever.
you're the stalker, Harden. She likes Luke, but she doesn't like you. This is not that difficult to understand, bro. Yeah, I can write it down if you want and give it to you.
You do. Just don't touch me again. Oh yeah? What you gonna do, huh?
And with that, he was about to push Luke again when I stepped in. Just stop it. He's not a stalker, Harden.
Now she's the protector.
Leave him alone.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you'd have feelings for this loser, Jasmine.
I do have feelings for him. Feelings that I'll never have for you. And he's not a loser. You are.
Yes.
And with that, I pushed him back
Give it
harder
to
than
him.
I'd meant to. And he landed on his butt. I just took Luke's hand and ran out of there. I was hoping Harden had gotten the message and he'd stop bothering me. But the next day, when I opened my locker, a balloon popped into my face. and it was covered with some black powder. Just then,
Hardin.
I turned to see Hardin's sister Betty cackling at me.
Ooh, we unlocked a new character, Hardin's sister Betty. I think she's as bad as Hardin. Yeah, she's as rude as Hardin.
Oh, you look good, Jasmine. I only wish I'd used something permanent. You did this? What's your problem? No, what's your problem? Do you think you're some goddess? I know how you rejected my brother. What, you think you're better than him? Better than us?
Hey, no. She doesn't think that she's like better than anyone. You and your brother, you are actually thinking that you're better than anyone. Or better than everyone. Hardin doesn't give up because he thinks he's better than her. She's like always very respectful. She did say to him that she's not interested in a respectful way in the beginning, but he doesn't understand. So now they want to take revenge because they cannot accept it that there is a person outside who doesn't want Betty or Hardin. Ooh, yeah, that can be possible.
Then everyone? Betty, it's not even your business. Oh, shut up. My brother is my business.
No.
And my mission in life is to teach arrogant people like you a lesson.
Arrogant? You're like you're like the epitome of arrogant, Betty.
I suggest you go beg him for forgiveness, or else you'll have me to deal with. And with that, she stormed off. This brother-sister pair was crazy. A few days later, we were having a big play in school, and I was one of the backstage organizers. I was checking all the lights behind the curtains when suddenly, Hardin popped up out of nowhere.
Bro,
okay.
How is it that difficult to understand? Leave her alone, bro.
Ready to hear it.
Hear what?
Your apology, of course. Betty told me you were really sorry about what you did that day. I knew you were just playing hard to get, Princess. You couldn't like that beggar boy for real.
Hardin, look at my face and read my lips. I don't like you.
Okay, Hardin, did you get it? Did you get it? The only disrespectful person in this video is you and your sister.
Doesn't sound like a very good apology.
It's not, you moron. Just go away. The play is about to start. As I brushed him aside, he grabbed me by the waist and kissed me. I felt rage like I'd never felt before, and I slapped him hard across the face. You've really crossed the line, Hardin. You disgust me.
He deserves that slap. This is like he abuses her.
And I wouldn't be with you if you were the last guy on the planet. That's when I realized
I wouldn't be with you even if you would be the last guy on earth. This is really hard.
Had suddenly opened, and I had a mic in my hand. Everyone had seen and heard everything. I ran off stage at the speed of light.
That was better than the actual theater.
I didn't mention anything to Luke because I knew he'd get mad and fight Hardin. And since that day, Hardin looked super pissed and acted like I didn't even exist.
He cannot accept that he can be rejected too, like anybody else. Hardin got a rejection. Just accept it. That's life, man.
He was done bothering me, or so I thought. A few days later, I was showering in the girls' changing room after gym class, when suddenly, I screamed, seeing a chunk of hair in my hands. Oh my god, what? I checked the shampoo bottle, and it looked and smelled really weird. Within seconds, all my hair fell from my head, and I looked like E.T. Suddenly, I heard loud laughter outside. I stepped outside the shower stall.
Of course, okay, Betty and Hardin wants to make a revenge, of course. We understood that, but this goes too far. She's bald, she lost all her hair. This goes too far.
To see Betty there, sitting with Hardin. Look, the Ancient One has finally come out of the shower. I'm sure Marvel's gonna cast you in their next movie, Jasmine. You crazy psycho! What did you do? What did you put in my shampoo? Who says I did it? But yeah, just between us, I did it. It's some really strong hair removing foam. Don't act like I didn't warn you, egghead.
Wow.
She's evil. She's evil. She's the demon, the evil. She's evil in person. And Hardin as well. This is insane. She's bald now. You cannot do that to a person, okay? Yeah, they make a revenge, okay. And of course, sometimes you prank people. Yeah, it's not nice as well. Sometimes it's rude, but this goes definitely too far. Yeah, she lost all her hair.
Oh, haha, just look at you. You thought you were too pretty for me, huh? Well, let's see who's gonna like you now.
You guys are monsters.
Bro cannot accept the rejection. Harden cannot accept the rejection.
I'm gonna tell the principal about you. You'll pay for this. Go ahead. It's not like you can prove it. And we also want to see the reaction of all the kids as you walk by those corridors, Jasmine. Their princess has no hair anymore. Both of them left, laughing like crazy. And I felt terrible.
Okay, yeah. I feel terrible for you as well. And I feel terrible that those persons exist. This is so sad.
I hid in the girls' room until school was over.
And she did, like, Jasmine did nothing to them. She just said that she's not interested in Harden because Harden's personality is like weird and disgusting as well. And she did in a very respectful way that she's not interested. And Harden cannot accept the rejection, and he just didn't accept it. And now he takes revenge. But this, bro, Jasmine did nothing wrong. Where is Luke in this situation, man?
Then I ran home all by myself wearing my hoodie. As soon as I reached home, I went to my room and locked the door from inside. But Luke came by that evening and wouldn't stop knocking.
Jasmine, open up. Why didn't you come down for dinner? The driver told me you didn't use the car to come back home. Tell me what happened, please.
Go away, Luke. Leave me alone.
Why are you crying? Please, open the door, Jasmine.
Just go. You're probably gonna hate me after you see me.
Nothing could make me hate you, dummy. Don't you know me at all?
I went ahead and opened the door.
I do not think that he doesn't like you anymore because of your hair, of course. You're like, when you love a person or in a relationship, of course you love her face and her beauty as well. Hair will grow again, of course, the first one, and of course he loves her character, and she can wear a wig. She can wear a wig, of course. So yeah, I hope he's very understandful, respectful, yeah.
And he looked super shocked.
Oh my god, what happened to your hair?
I buried my face in my hands. I know,
I'm so
I
sorry
look
for her.
hideous. I shouldn't have let you in. That jerk, Hayden, he and his sister, they did this to me. My hair is all gone, Luke.
Yeah.
I looked up at him and his stunned face just hurt my heart. And then he said,
Jasmine, I'm so sorry, but I can't do this anymore.
What?
Yeah?
What do you mean? What can't you do anymore?
Luke?
I can't be with you. This is too much. I have to go.
This is too much? She lost her hair? This is the situation where she needs you the most of all time. This is the exact situation in which she needs you, man. Support her now. And he's like, okay, he runs away. Good boyfriend. Come on. Jasmine is very alone.
Dad, he
Poor
just turned
Jasmine.
around and left. Oh my god. Did he just break up with me because of my hair?
This is so
and the next
rude.
day, I found out from the cook that he'd left the job and was gone for good. I couldn't believe it. The one person who I never thought could hurt me turned out to be the biggest jerk. I was heartbroken and angry.
You just
and
ran
didn't
away.
go to
This is so wrong.
school for days. Then one night, Dad returned from a business trip and came to my room.
Sweetheart, your mom told me you won't go to school or eat downstairs. What's going on, love?
I couldn't hide it anymore. I removed my hoodie, and Dad turned paper white when he saw my bald head.
Oh, Jasmine, what happened?
In the first moment, of course, you think she's like chemotherapy or something because of cancer or like that. So I think it's a shock in the first moment. But yeah, it's especially for a father, it's not nice to see that she gets bullied, that she lost all her hair. So I hope her father supports her, there for her in this moment, in this situation, because she needs love now. She needs somebody.
I hugged him and cried my heart out as I told him everything, and he was beyond furious.
I'm going to destroy those people. I'll make those brats
Okay,
suffer
bro, we
for
are
the
like,
rest of their
no, this is real life. You're not in a Marvel movie. I will destroy those people.
lives. No one gets away with hurting my daughter.
But this is
Dad
cute.
really
Of course he wants to protect his daughter.
meant it. He pulled out all of his investment from Hardin's dad's company.
Bags of cash. Yeah, we remember. Because they were like business partners. The father of Hardin and Betty and him. So now he takes out all his investment. This is nice. Okay, this is like he did something.
What? You can't do that. I'll never be able to recover
Of course you can do that. Just ask your kids.
from this loss.
They're
My
evil.
company will go under, and I won't lose a minute of sleep over it. I'm not the one who ruined you. It's your kids. You raised those jerks, now deal with it.
And when I finally returned to school
Of course, it's the father. He's not guilty for everything, of course, but he's the father and he has to take care of his kids and he raised them.
wearing a wig, I found that Hardin and Betty had both been withdrawn, and I never saw them again. My hair grew back, long and lovely in some months.
But this is a good message. They were away, okay. Yeah, she has long hair again and Hardin and Betty are far, far away. This is kind of nice.
But I was no longer the same person. I was so much tougher now, and I would never let another Hardin or Betty or Luke hurt me again.
Yes.
I finished school and got into Cambridge and completed my business education from there. Years later, when I returned home, I took over Dad's business and became one of the youngest female CEOs in the country.
Okay, that was fast. So she's very successful. So everything's fine, right?
One night, when I arrived at a restaurant for a meeting with a new client, I felt like someone had pulled the ground under my
Oh no, it's Hardin or Luke.
feet. The new client was Luke.
Come on, bro. Turn around and leave the room. Yeah? You disappointed. You left me in the most important moment.
Jasmine, wait. Please don't leave.
I went from shock to boiling rage in seconds.
Totally understandable.
He'd pretended to be some client to see me? I stormed out of the restaurant and he followed.
Wait, please. We need to talk, Jasmine. I know how you feel.
I turned around
Come on, bro. Just be quiet. You disappointed.
sharply and he almost bumped into me. Do you? Do you really know how I feel? Because if you did, you would just shut up and turn around and never contact me again.
Yeah.
I dashed off to my car and drove away before he could say another word. I was so shaken and angry.
Of course.
The next day at dinner, our old cook walked in
He can be very happy that she didn't slap him.
and asked my parents if she could take the day off. You remember the boy who used to work here, Luke, my nephew? Well, his little sister's really sick and he's here for her treatment. I'd like to go see them. Luke's sister was sick? I knew how hard he'd always worked for his family.
Oh.
Maybe he'd come to me because he needed money? I tried shaking it off because it wasn't my problem, but I just couldn't. The next day, I
Because she has a good heart. Jasmine is like, she's a really good person. Yeah. And she has a big heart. And of course, she wants to help Luke's sister. Even although Luke was very, very bad to her.
I asked the cook to take me with her to the hospital, and Luke looked shocked to see me.
Jasmine, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to say, if you need money for your sister, I'll give it to you. Consider it a repayment for all those years of friendship. And then, we're done.
What? I didn't come to you for money. I've made something of myself. I can afford the treatment. I was in the city, and I promised myself I'd never bother you again. But I just had to talk once.
Fine.
But he pretended to be her customer. Or business partner. Yeah. That was a lie actually. But he's like successful in life and he earns his own money. But I think Jasmine won't forgive him.
I'm here. Go ahead. Although there's nothing you can say.
Hardin threatened to hurt you if I stayed with you, okay? And he threatened my family. I thought he was bluffing, but when I saw what he did
Okay. Hardin threatened them all, but just say something. Just if you decide to leave Jasmine, just say to her, okay, I have to leave because I am threatened, or yeah, but when you say it, it's dangerous as well. But make it like, do not leave in the most important situation. It felt like you left because of her hair, yeah, because she looks like E.T. And this is not okay. Yeah, you gave her a very bad feeling, bro. Now this is not the way you can do that. Even although Harden has threatened you and your family.
To you, I couldn't bear the idea of him doing something even worse to you or my family. I thought the best thing I could do for everyone was to get out of your life. But Jasmine, walking away from you is the hardest thing I've ever done.
Of course, I know you want her back. Yeah. Maybe in this situation, this is a quite tough situation. You can forgive him, but maybe only 30%, and 70% it's unforgivable.
I know I've hurt you terribly.
You have to find a solution, but you cannot leave her for 10 years because of a dumb person like Harden. This is not. You cannot do that. Even if he threatened you.
I could have spared you that. I'm just really sorry.
As he was about to walk away, I suddenly took his hand.
Of course, because you still love him.
I wish you'd just told me the truth then, Luke.
Yeah.
But I understand why you didn't.
Yeah.
And the hardest thing I've had to do all these years is hating you. I just don't want to do it anymore. Can I maybe see your sister?
I'm sure she'd love that.
But before we walked in, I pulled him closer and we kissed.
Okay, that was fast. You forgave him within 10 seconds. He left you for 10 years and you forgave him in like 10. This is dumb, Jasmine. That was not okay what he did. Although he was threatened, this was not okay. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, guys, this is all for today with this story. I hope you enjoyed it. Write in the comments. Oh, we make the shout out, of course, in every video, guys. You know what it is. I do one shout out in this video. Shout out goes out to Larry Wentworth. Yeah, thank you for your comment. Thanks for your support. If you want to get a shout out in the next video, it's possible actually. Just write a kind comment or a funny comment, and then you will maybe get a shout out in the next video. Yeah, and the chances are, yeah, they are real, and in a few years they're not real. Yeah, it's like when this channel blows up, it will be very hard to get a shout out. Just remember. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See you tomorrow in the next video. Here you can subscribe. Here are 2 other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and bye bye.